Hello, hello, folks. How's it going? Hope all is well. I very much missed stream tonight. Super sorry about that. I was gonna just take a little nap before stream and then, did not wake up to my alarm. I think Dad is actually, I think he's asleep right now, too. So, we're here. We're just gonna do, I figure I'll stream for an hour. I was debating not doing it, like I said, because I basically missed stream already when I got up, but we're just gonna do a short one anyway. Just gonna do a little Valheim, and I can't even hear the game. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna do a little Valheim tonight. I figure we can still look for vials. I mean, that was already a pretty casual thing. I like I said, I slept through my alarm. It was not my intention to skip or anything like that. It just kind of happened. So, again, sorry about that. What was I doing in here? Starving, apparently. Okay, well, it's nighttime, it looks like. How nighttime is nighttime? I would say pretty nighttime. Okay. So, we need to find... I would like to go to Queen, actually. I don't know where my list... Not Queen, Prince. I don't actually know where that is. I don't have my list. But we will find it. Already sounds of combat. There we go, right there. Okay. Now we're looking for a vial, and hopefully it'll drop a trophy. They're at war with the gunk and whatnot. Oh my gosh, immediate. The immediate luck coming out the gate. Oh, that's not okay. It was luck and has evolved into something far more sinister. Not about these guys though. The blobs mixed with the Let me just do this. Oh boy. Okay. Alright. It's not so bad now. At least it wasn't the sword folks. I'm surprised I didn't actually kill. Oops, I didn't even see that guy. Whew. A little scary, but we're alive. Oh, you know what? I don't even have chat up either. That's how impromptu this was. It just kind of was like, well, I guess I missed it. Nah, screw it. I can do this. That was my Gatorade bottle, by the way. That wasn't any. That was a bottle. It was a bottle. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty happy we got a vial out of that. Even though it, at the risk of things going poorly. You know, there's also plenty of this section that I haven't even explored yet. Hey, they saw me before I saw them. Not gonna help them any. There's another gunk spot in it. Looks like it. That might be what. Oh, two? Two tonight? It is a gunk spot. Oh, I think that was a little... Oh, are they gonna kill it for me? Oh, he got him. Whoa. That's pretty nice. Except for that. If you could kindly not, would appreciate that. Alive though. Whoops. That's some cloudberry that I just bumped. Sorry about that. Hey! Where? Come this way. Let's go ahead and mark this before it gets destroyed anymore. Get out of here. Hello, bugs. Oh crap, they're coming for me. Did that kill the bugs? Oh, this is not what I wanted. Fight, 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 fight. Ah. Oh boy. Okay, he's gone. I got multiple. Oh. Oh, the timing. Okay. I'm more worried about this guy first and foremost. Okay. That really hurt. And look, it's another vial over there. Can you come away from that? Just please. He did not appreciate that. Yes, away from the pit, if you so please. Okay. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Oh, those guys are gone. What was that? 2 or 3 vials? There's a lot of vial action there. Nope. Do not deposit your items into the pit. Aha, caught it. Okay, that was a little risky, but it seems it very much paid off. I did not get any trophies, unfortunately, but we still got a lot of vile stuff. We're pretty happy with that already. Yeah. I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna head back to Prince, I think. Just because, you know. I guess I could explore over here. I did come into some, Grey Dwarf Eyes recently looking for bears, so, you know. What is that? Are those just rocks? Because if they are, I can keep moving. Oh, they respawn, I forgot. Unless you put a table there, it's just not safe. And now I can't see. Oh, portal's right here anyway. Again, I say surprisingly lucrative night right there. Oh, what's in here? Is that just my... Oh, that's extra stuff. I do need to move a bunch of things. I guess I can do that today. Yeah, we can do that today. Where's my list of stuff? Here we go. We might be able to go ahead and make some things. I don't remember where my linen is. I think I do. Is it over here? Yeah, linen thread. Good. Ooh, but I need space first. Alright. Okay, so I saw some needles. Saw some tar. Got a couple trophies. Where is the growth trophy? There you are. Okay, and then from there, I had some bug stuff. That can go there. Not that. There you are. Got some bear. Where are you? Bear meat. Rancid meat. Ugh. Rancid, rotten meat, sorry. We got some charred bones that I don't think we have space for. I should double check, but I'm fairly certain. Yeah, we don't. Okay. Okay, so we have the two kinds of bones. We have bear hide and we've got the vile rib cages. I'm going to hold on to those since we'll most likely be using them real soon here. So. Okay, so I guess, is there a place for... Yeah, right there. Nice. Ooh, I forgot about that. That's done. So today, I was really sleepy today. I didn't even do anything particularly interesting either. I was just tired. So, I don't even have anything cool to blame on, my sleeping through. Hang on. I was just tired today. We went out and did a little shopping. Oh, you know what? I did get, I got, the new Twice album, This Is For, and then I got, the new Stray Kids album, Karma. Pretty happy about that. I ended up picking up the Stray Kids one myself, but, Dad was kind enough to buy me the Twice one, because I was looking at it, and he was like, I was gonna get the regular CD version, so I was like, yeah, I know, if I'm getting two, yeah. And so then he saw me looking at the nicer, like, album, like the ones with the pictures, and he ended up, he grabbed the one with the pictures, he's like, I've got it, it's fine. So it was very nice of him. Is that playing sound? It isn't anymore. Why do you look... I bet it's been banged up by the storms. There you go. Sorry about that. Bound to happen when it's shallow. Yeah. So yeah, I got those today, and, I don't know about you, but I like when they come with stickers. So the Stray Kids one came with stickers, and I immediately used them. Because when I'm journaling, I put all the stickers in there, just kind of on the borders, so that I can continue to write and whatnot. Nice. So they're all there. They have these, like, thin and long pictures. Like, they almost look like you could use them as, bookmarks, and I was kind of tempted to do that, actually. I see you over there. Don't think I didn't. Tempted to use one as a bookmark, but, I wouldn't want it to get messed up. Just because, you know, especially when you use one for a long time, and, you know, that can happen. Unless I put, like, a plastic cover over it to protect it, but I don't have anything like that, so I will simply just use what I've been using. What? Hey, what? Did I just see that happen over here? What? Yeah. I was like, what? 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 What did that? I don't understand. The culprit was revealed. Anyway, so those are going. I know that's going. Okay, good. So all of the coal-related items are taken care of. I can put those away. I gotta have more of them with how much coal I've got laying around. But I think they use bronze, and I don't have a whole lot of bronze to my name at the moment, and don't feel like getting more right now. I'm good with what's here. Would it be a good idea to put some up in there? It would look nice, that's for sure. Yeah, if I use coal to light up the inside instead of resin, I think that'll help. Yeah. Well, where would I put them here? Because the benefit of the torches is that they're smokeless. But putting the other stuff in is just gonna cause smoke. Campfire. We do have an iron fire pit, but like I said, that causes smoke. I mean, the lighting in here has been decent enough. I'm not entirely sure we need it. It'd be over here, wouldn't it? Oh. Oh, you need a trophy for that too. Nah, I'm not gonna use that anytime soon. It is that time of year, though. The Jacko turnips. They have made a return. My wonderful fellows, Jacko turnips. Oh yeah, these use wood. Somehow forgot about that. I'm gonna move this. Oh. Well, I guess I shouldn't have burnt up that wood. You like how I said I was gonna do the, like, transferring to the storage thing, and then I just didn't do that? Is there anything that I can just kind of grab? Yeah, there's one right there. 6. Nice. So I don't need too much more. What time is it? It's almost midday. There's another one. Perfect. And since we're over here, I won't pass up mushrooms either. Yeah. Hello again. More resin for me. A little more wood. So I've been looking at So the plan, right? Once I can get these sets completed, well, the bear one's already done. Just the I never went back for that deer, did I? No, I did. Good. Anyway, when I finish the vial set, the plan is to go back to Chants of Sinar, and then from there, once we finish that, I want to go back to the Mist series, revisit that. It's been a very long time since we played Mist. I feel like a lot of the folk here that tend to frequent the streams now haven't even seen the Mist series. That's how long ago I streamed it. That was the first time that Dad started sitting in for streams. Was the Mist series. It was this whole special thing, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot. And that was the precursor to the setup we've got now. But oh hey, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong button. Where is it? Anyway, that was the precursor to what we do now. Like I said, tonight, he's not here just because he's sleeping, and I'm not gonna be mean and wake him up. Okay, that's not quite where I wanted that to go. I wanted that lined up a little more. I see. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. Don't need a lot. Just like one of each thing is fine. Obviously, because I haven't been playing in a while, household chores are somewhat neglected. Okay, but I need to get at least this stuff put away pretty quick. Because it's starting to get a little late. What happened over here? Do I have enough to pick up the rocks? I do. Alright. Fun times over there. Do I have anything that can come over here? Yeah. One thing. And I left the door open. Okay, so those are refilled. Out of resin. Okay. I'll quickly put things away and start getting ready for the evening. Nope. Can't do that. Can't do that either. These probably need it. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so I already got the bear meat put away, but the rest of the bear stuff I didn't. That's bear. I think the vial bones are here? Yes. Cool. Here we go. Let's see. What else have I been up to lately? I started reading this book. And I don't tend to be a book reader. I used to be a pretty avid reader when I was younger, but when I got my hands on video games, that kind of ended that. But I still like to read every now and then, and lately I've been kind of caught up reading this pretty big book actually. It's how to describe it. It's an older book. It's one of those books written long in the past that's still around today, you know, lauded as a classic, but it's classical Chinese literature. Because I've been watching this YouTube channel that what? 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 We we have a Brenna raid? We have a Brenna raid. Oh my gosh. Whoa. This is unprecedented. We have a Brenna raid. guys could stay away. Would appreciate that. Excuse me, sir. Get out of here. Okay, we need to get away from here and kind of move this direction. Yes. Let's meet her here, if we can. Ma'am? Where are you? They're all just gonna keep gathering around the animals. I shouldn't have come out this door. I should have come out the other door. And she's gonna be... There you are. Hi. You wanna come over here? I don't think so. There we go. She got burnt. She sure did. If it wasn't for my waning stamina. Oh, hi. White bowl. Okay. That was a nice little thing that happened right there. There we go. Yes, I could. I'm gonna try heavier stuff than what I just had. Because if we're gonna be fighting bugs and other fellows such as them, then I think I need to be a little better prepared. We do that, and then do that. There we go. We're a little more prepared now. Now, what do I have to put away? So I got you, and the rest goes outside. But before I go, I just caught a glance at my axes, and they very much need to be repaired before I do anything. So we'll do that. Yeehaw. I'll even repair the cape, because why not? Okay, so the regular bones come over here. It's not quite nighttime yet, but we're close. So I'm just going to gather this stuff. We're going to wait till the music change, because the music change is like the confirmation, right? Okay, good. We're out of excess wood. There we go. So I won't need to worry about that for a while. Okay. So we go down a floor. I believe it's like right here. There we go. And so it begins again. Oh, that makes me think. I hope people enjoyed the video I put out recently. I just finished up the editing for that last Path of Pain video. I put in my own captions because I was speaking real quiet. And so I hope that helps. Already. Let's do this. Oh, I can't. We got 5 minutes left on it. There we go. With a full combo. We have success. I'll need to dig those out at some point, because I do want those. Very tempting. Oh, I hear but don't see. A little disconcerting. Well, you know what? They'll find me. There they are. Come here. I know you want it. I know you want to come over. Oh, he's got it set up right. Well, that's just unfortunate for him, isn't it? Oh, more bones. Ah, Danger Central, that's what that is. Anyway, we're over here instead of at the home one, because one, um, everything's spawning so close to the farm with all the locks that get scared so easily and start biting and attacking the wall. Better to do it away from them. And two, we got more space here. Way bigger plains here. You missed. I missed. Guess I don't have room to talk. Anyway, with no regard for the map, I'm just gonna keep running around and hope I find a vial. We got pretty lucky the last night getting the amount that we did. Lots of berry zones. To be expected. Hi. Nice. I am glad I swapped to the food I did. This is all I will say on the matter. Anyway, so like I said, I've been reading this Chinese literature book because it was recommended by a YouTuber I was watching. She goes into a lot of the more into like the history of like the Forbidden Palace, in the different historical dynasties of China. And it's been very fascinating. I get into these kicks sometimes with history and whatnot, and this most recent one, anyway, like I said, it led me to this book series called Wow, that was very cool. Good job. Here's your reward. Uh, Called The Plum in the Golden Vase. Um, the original Chinese name for it, though, is Qin Ping Mei. And that title is like, not only does it mean, plum in the golden vase, but it's also kind of a clever title because the characters Qin, Ping, and Mei all show up in like the names of some of the main characters. So, hello. Have I? Yes, I have. I can see it on the map. So I don't know. I know for sure that two of them are there. That two of them have been introduced. And I think number three has been introduced. Cause like, hi, how's it going? Three of you, huh? I'm shaking in my. Oh wow, get him! Wow, that didn't kill you. I'm more impressed that it didn't kill him than. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, there you go. Nothing really more to that. Um. Anyway, the first character that you run into, as far as like the title characters, is her name is Chin Lian, and then I think it's like halfway through the book, you're introduced to Li Ping Er, and then I think I'm not entirely sure, but I think the third one is named Chun Mei. And the reason why I'm so hesitant about that one is because the other two ladies are like hi, how's it going? The other two ladies are like it really focuses on them, like sees their points of view, but Chun Mei, who I think is Mei, it does not really focus on her point of view. So that's why I'm sitting here going, is she the third title character? Because right now she's just a retainer for Chin Lian, like a lady in waiting sort of situation, helping her. I think maidservant is what they called her. So she's working for one of the other characters, one of the main characters. I think it would be very interesting and cool if she does turn out to be the Mei in the title. Yo, you guys found a vial! You brought me right to him. Thank you. Okay, 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 okay. I kind of just went full bore there and was not doing what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know why he was just sitting there. He was just like, this is fine. I'm okay with the events unfolding around me. In any case, it would be interesting if Chun Mei is the Mei. That's the second one. Nice. Because then, Chin Lian is kind of a schemer, and Chun Mei is often in on it. And, what's up? So it'd be interesting if Chin Lian did kind of like start conspiring against her because she's got a lot of dirt on her. Wow. Smack shot. So there's a lot of chapters in this book, by the way. There's 20 chapters, and like I'm on chapter 20 right now. I've really been reading through this book. I wasn't expecting to like it so much. It's essentially the book equivalent of a soap opera, which I don't tend to enjoy watching, but YouTube loves recommending them to me. Anyway, so it's been amusing to read it. I think part of the reason why I like it is like the machinations and whatnot, right? Seeing what all the characters are getting themselves into and knowing that eventually they will get what is coming to them, or at least you hope they do, because that's really not a guarantee when you think about it. But in the in the beginning of the book, at least in the translator's notes, does spoil the end a bit. So I know some of what happens. So that was two vials. That was pretty good. None of them gave a trophy. But you know what? That's fine. 17.99. So what do I think it is down there? What is that down there? Tar pit. Yeah, I thought so. Come hither, fiend. Oh, I have marked that. I'll just be so sneaky. Turn around and go back to this one. Like I said, the translator's notes spoiled a bit of what happens at the end, like the fate of some of the characters. Specifically, hi, yes, I see you. Specifically, the main three. But as soon as I realized it was a spoiler, I stopped reading that section, so I was only spoiled on one of them. I don't have the space to take your items if I kill you. So I'm gonna pretend he's not there. He is inconsequential as it is. And I will kind of skirt this. could I kill... Yeah, as long as he doesn't drop a trophy. There you are. You weren't supposed to see me. Oh no, the berry zone. Oh, that's a berry zone that's being destroyed. You know what? We're close enough to the portal. Dang, F. Gone. I mean, there's plenty of berries here, I guess. Wow, yeah, there's only one left. That's... yeah. Okay, so there's stuff here to pick up. I will busy myself with that. Another berry zone. Unaffected, untouched. Whoopsies, wrong one. So yeah, been reading that. And I bought the rest of the series to, to read those. There's 5 in the series, by the way. And they're all about that big from what I've seen. So much is written about these guys. Oh, more of them. I will take that opportunity. They're sitting right next to the portal, too. So I should take the opportunity. Hi. Let that build back up a bit as I take aim. Cool. Ooh. Full stack of lox meat. Oh no. Why is there wood here? It's not mine, is it? 10. Where's my portal? They destroyed my portal. For real insane? What? Where's the rest of my stuff? Hey, where'd the rest of my stuff go? That was kind of a cool shot. Where's the rest of my stuff? The eyes. Are they all over here? Yes, they are. Okay, good. Okay, so the lox got ahead of me and destroyed the portal already. We're just gonna fix that back up. Okay, crafting, we got table, portal. And a connection to home. Kind of surprised with the table that they spawned where they did, but I guess they kind of just moved over when they saw the stuff set up. Anyway, like I said, these are pretty big books. I wasn't expecting to like it so much, because it's a lot of, stuff that you would find in a C drama, or just in a drama in general. But, I have been enjoying reading it. There are some bits in there, though. Like sex scenes. So I wasn't expecting. But they are kind of few and far between. It happens more in the beginning than it does later in the book. But there are certain characters that you end up like rooting for. Like they're not main characters, but they're good aligned, and so you hope that good things happen for them, even if the main characters of the book are vying to do horrible things. Like, for example, spoilers if you want to read the books, but there's this character named Wu Sung, who, he's one of these good characters that you root for. The kind of main lady that we're following right now, Chin Lien, she ends up killing his brother because she was married to him and didn't want to be. So this guy named Simen Ching, she ends up getting into a relationship with him, and they decide, hey, let us kill him because he actually walked in on them in the act, and they decided to cover up what was going on. They were going to kill him. So he dies. Wusung was gone by this point, so when he comes back, he's like, "Hey, what happened to my brother? And where's my sister-in-law? Why isn't she at the house anymore?" And he finds out what happened, and he goes to hunt down Simen Ching, and it doesn't work out so well because Simen Ching is a pretty uh, influential dude, so he's able to kind of block anything coming his way. And Wusung finds one of his accomplices, and he's trying to get information out of him, but in a fit of rage, he pushes him out like a two-story window, and the guy dies. So now Wusung is exiled to a military camp. It's like, man, you let your anger get the better of you, man. But I'm hoping he'll make a return because he has been name dropped since. Just that, like, people are talking about Qin Lian, and they're like, oh yeah, she used to be married to Wu the Elder, and that was Wu Sung's brother, and like that kind of name drop. So not really anything having to do with him anyway. But I'm sitting here going, man, I want him to come back. I want him to get his revenge for his brother. Because his brother was a nice dude. He didn't deserve that. So it's stuff like that, where you're kind of hoping, like, you're hoping to catch a glimpse, like, when's he gonna come back? When are you gonna see more of him? So stuff like that. But it is, like I said, 5 books long. And as far as I'm aware, each book is about 20 chapters. And the last chapter that I'm on, so I wasn't really paying attention to the other chapters, but I can speak for chapter 20 of the first book. It's 27 pages. So it's going to be a little while before I'm done reading this series. But the reason it was recommended in the first place is because it's kind of lauded as like, this is like a looking glass into this time period. I forget. I thought it was Qing Dynasty, but I'm not confident in that anymore because it's been a while since I've actually like confirmed that. But it's, you know, it's been lauded for like its accuracy and the goings on, like the daily life, because oftentimes you're not hearing about the daily lives, you're hearing what happens like to the emperor and stuff like that, all the big stuff, TM. And so to be able to get an account of what it was like to be a commoner, or at least not royalty in those days, was a pretty big deal. But it was a banned book for a while. Like I said, there are some scenes. Um, so it got banned for a while. But I don't think it's banned anymore. Just because of its historical importance. I think they unbanned it. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's been interesting. I've been enjoying it. There are several different translations of it. And some translations are more expensive than others. I ended up picking up the exact book that this YouTuber recommended. Just because it's the most popular translation, it seems like. But it's also it's set up in such a way that, like, you've got, like, the translation notes in the back, and, like, there's, like, a foreword, there's an introduction, there's, like, 5 things in the beginning of the book before you even get to the book. And then there's, like, an index and, like, sources, references, things like that in the back. So its size is definitely augmented by the extras. But it is still a 20 chapter book. And they're all like that. I think it's like a Princeton, like, Princeton University translation, I think is what it said. I think it was a something university translation, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not looking at the book right now, and that's not a detail that I pay attention to, so I don't have that like locked and loaded. But it's a pretty bulky book. Actually, kind of after a while, it kind of hurts to hold it one handed. Sometimes I'll be, well, you hold the book in one hand and you turn the pages with the other, you know? At least that's what I do. Suppose I could just set it down, but sometimes I don't want it sitting on my lap. Things tend to fall off my lap. So, with how big the book is, it hurts to hold it after a while. That tends to be my cue that I need to stop reading, so I'll try to finish the chapter and then, move on from there. It's made me feel pretty good about myself to get into a book that big. So like I said, I used to be an avid reader, like reading a lot, especially in elementary school. Man, did I read a lot of books in elementary school. But I didn't, like I said, that really stopped when I really got to play video games more often. So that was, besides like watching TV or movies, without games, books were my foray into the land of fiction, right? So I loved it. I loved reading books. And that kind of had dropped off. It dropped off, like I said, once I started playing video games. So it was around like, I should say video games more often, when they became more accessible. Because for the longest time, the only like video games we had, that must have been some Certlings. Only video games we had were on the Xbox, and that was Dad's. That was Dad's console. We had to ask permission, and you didn't get permission very often. So when I was about 10, I think, I got a Nintendo 3DS. I think it was a 3DS by that point. No, it was a Nintendo DSi XL. That's what it was. And the reading dropped significantly because I had other ways of occupying my time. So like I said, it's felt pretty nice to get back into reading. Feels like a return to form, you know. Uh, when I was doing a lot of my reading in elementary school, like I said, I was reading stuff like there was a series called Hank the Cowdog. I was like reading through that series, right? And I enjoyed it a lot. I'm fairly certain though if I started reading it now, I wouldn't enjoy it as much, but that's kind of the way of things, isn't it? So sometimes when you grow up, the things that you grew up with aren't as appealing anymore for one reason or another. Like it was so good back then, but then you read it now and it's like, you know, I think it's just because my standards weren't that high, right? So I don't know. I might still like that series if I started reading it again, but it's, I'm not scrambling to get my hands on it because I tend to do other things besides reading. It's just recently that I've been getting back into it. But I suppose it's really just a matter of finding finding a book to read at all that catches my interest. I mean, that's not to say it's not like it's been years since I last read a book, but well, it might have been at least a year. I don't read books very often. The last book I read, the last book I started trying to read was White Fang. I don't actually know where I put that book. I put it away, that's for sure. Because we had to do a kind of a moving situation, and I must have put it with the other books. I forgot that this was sitting here. Well, that's all fine and good. So I started trying to read White Fang. I should try to get back into it once I finish this series. Which I said, it'll probably be a while, because it's like They're big books. I see you. The kind of green that their skin is really does well to camouflage them. You don't really think it, but yeah, they blend in pretty well out here. During the day and at night. Oh, I thought there were cloudberries here. More mountain. 2 mountains. Small ones, though. But still. Just while I'm here, I'm gonna map the outskirts. Waha. My fly swatters are very effective. That looks like a big guy over there. No, it's not. It's a tree. But it really is just kind of a small mountain, isn't it? Anyway, what was I saying? Happy to be reading the books again. It makes me feel good about myself. Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna go do that. And we will move on. This is a really big plain section, isn't it? Wow, there's another tar pit over there. Hmm. Don't want to be there too long. If I'm so quick about it, I can log this stuff before they even have the chance to find me. I would like that very much. Another tar pit all the way over there. Well, I guess if I start running low on tar again, I think actually I kind of am. I'm not going to do it right now, though. I got some places that I can go to, is what I'm saying. If I need it, we got some prime spots. Lovely. I'm gonna let them duke it out. I really don't like fighting those guys. And you know what? I'm the captain of my own ship. I can decide. I can decide what I will and won't do. Whee! Another tar pit over there. Whoa, sneaky Death Skeeto. Too bad I didn't really help him, but sneaky. A lot of tar pits here. I suppose it tracks for a big plains biome like this. Clearing the dust off the map. Clearing the dust. There we go. Just gonna do a little sneak. Sneak 17. There's berries, like, right there. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, you see that fire in the distance? That's a fun fire. Danger territory right there. that is marked. We're at the end of stream, actually. Given that it's nighttime, I'll let the 8 minutes go for nighttime. If we can find more vials. And you know what? I've not been streaming very long, so I'm just gonna, for the rest, like for the 8 minutes, just gonna go for it. Again, I would like to apologize for tonight. I was not trying to skip out on stream or anything like that. I kind of just, I fell asleep, and I didn't wake up the way I was supposed to. Nope, not that one. Oh, I had stuff to pick up and I forgot about it. I don't know how he didn't notice me. But it is what it is. Okay, this way. Past the white cap. There it is. Still there. Good. Even had the audacity to drop a trophy. Oh, I hear somebody. Okay. We're just gonna watch this play out. They're actually doing really well against the Chard. You don't mess with the locks. Especially when they stack up like that. Oh. Ouch. Remember when I was saying don't mess with the locks? Oh my gosh! Okay, that didn't go as planned. That didn't go as planned. Oh. Went very bad, very fast. Whew. That went very bad, very fast. Almost died. I would have been more than a little embarrassed. Oh, jeez. Okay, they're fighting a death mosquito over there. I was like, what is going on? Whew. We are okay. They did it again, didn't it? No, that's not my portal. For a moment, I was like, why does this keep happening? You know what? I'll fight those guys. Where are you? Who was that? Oh, hi. There you are. Jeez, that sent you flying. It's running away. Oh, now it's getting foggy. No, but I've got a partial locks over there. I need you to come back. Okay. We're good now. Things are getting a little more dangerous. I can't see, but I think that's a vial down there. I was right. Nice. Oh, hi. Where's the main... There we go. No trophies yet. Man, can it's cloudy weather please clear up? Should say foggy, not cloudy, but you know what I mean. I don't know about you, but I like being able to see. And I don't like not being able to see. Kinda stresses me out a little. I heard you. In your hubris, you revealed your position and doomed yourself to death. I didn't mean to do that, but now there's some wood sitting there. There's bug. Night is almost done. Two kinds of bug. Day 1800. We've entered into the 17th century. Yay. Let's see, well, I've got a little cleanup to do. But on that note, we are at the end of this little stream. Oh my gosh. I've had desktop audio blocked this entire time. You haven't been able to hear the game, have you? It's been a day. Alright, well, at least it's 1 hour and whatnot. Maybe I can put in some music over top of it or something. Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and do these. So the top link is my streaming Discord. It's where I post updates about things that I'm doing in game. If there's any delays or cancellations, I should say planned delays or cancellations are ones that I can account for. You can find them in the Discord. The VODs channel is where I've been uploading VODs from like the past week. So the VOD from last Wednesday should be, if it's not already up, it should be soon. Nope, it's still not uploaded yet. It's in the process of it. So when that gets done, there will be a notification for that. if you want to be in the know on when those VODs are uploaded. I actually have a new channel for like votes and reacts. The top pinned comment there in the Discord will sign you up for the VOD Enjoyer role, and you will be pinged when those are uploaded. So, fun and exciting things. And last but not least, this link will take you to a GoFundMe for a friend of mine who is currently saving up for top surgery. Every little bit helps, and even if you just want to share the link, I know he'd really appreciate it. I will send you guys off on a raid, but where to? Where do we go? I'm going to send you folks to the Wolf Conservation Center, because it's been a little while. We're gonna kind of head that way. Hopefully Friday will be a normal stream day with no delays, cancellations, or impromptu cancellations. Sorry about that again. Anyway, the raid is ready. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream, and we will see you folks next time. Bye, everyone!